Enchanté, mon cher. C'est gentil à soif. It's Thirsty Thursday. We're here for our romance oracle reading using the Romance Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. It's out of print deck, so this is the one way you can enjoy it still. I hope everybody is doing well. I am on day 2 of 2 days off. I'm gonna cook tonight. I'm gonna make a pot of red beans and rice. I had a pot recently, but I donated a lot of it to a meal train to a girl at work who had just had a baby. So I didn't get to enjoy it for as long as I wanted, or I wanted to like throw some in my freezer for later, for when I'm like working and stuff and I don't have time to cook. I'm trying to like stock up my freezer and like cut back on waste. Cause I make these pots of food, but then like I only eat half of them before it goes bad. So I've got to remember to freeze. Always freeze. I hope everybody's doing well. I am feeling good. Ooh, already we've got like I had started this video before and I got off on a tangent and I just started it over, but already it was like calling in your soulmate, heart-to-heart conversations. I just kept going. Now we have flirt. Y'all, holla if you nasty, playa. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, y'all, it's New Year's Eve. You know, like Christmas is past. You lost that opportunity. Put yourself out there. Flirt for New Year's. Make it a New Year's resolution to lighten up. And I feel like everyone now in the dating world is just in a big standoff. Like everyone is just like in one big ego battle standoff. And I'm finding it very inconvenient because I just want to get the party started. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to have fun. I just want to like, you know, and I feel like it is just like pulling teeth to get people to like, I don't know, just engage in an authentic way without it being like some kind of power struggle. So I don't know, maybe we can all make a pact to put all that bullshit aside and just start having fun for once and see what happens then, right? Flirt, have a good time. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say something really nasty, but I'm not gonna. It was pretty dirty. All right, what else do we need to know for this week as far as our love life goes? I guess we need to put that flirtatious energy out into the universe, flirt with life. I like to be generally flirty with everybody, like even like the old lady like at the pharmacy, you know, whatever. Just like have fun, be playful, make people feel good. All right. And if it's someone that you actually like, don't be too shy to actually like create some sexual tension, right? All right, what is going to benefit us? What kind of action or mindset is going to benefit us in our love life this week? Okay, I feel like it was that one underneath. Oh, wedding. Do we not get wedding or engaged or a honeymoon or like soulmate every week? Like, oh my God. Okay. Oh yes. This is the person you're going to marry. Are you happy? You're going to get married soon. No, like, okay. So what in the context of like, I think that a good way to look at this card in general is to get real about what you want in your dating life. If you just want like casual dating and you're not really wanting anything serious, then I'd say be in alignment with that and put that out there and be honest about it, and don't pretend like you want more with people who want more just because you want to get some dates in with them and then like, you know, bounce. So be in alignment, right? If you are actually looking, you know, if you're dating with the intention of being ready to find a partner, then like be open about that too. I would say just like be real with yourself about what you really want. be real about what the other people that you're meeting are like, where they're at and what they're willing and able to give you in that moment. And if that is in alignment with your goals, then great. And if it's not, then like simplify your life. That has been like a constant message recently. It's been like cut away the clutter, cut away the stuff that doesn't match. You know, in our like to be magnetic work, you know, in dating, it's like as you meet people and kind of court them and like whatever and get to know them, once you know they're a no, you're just spinning your wheels and taking up energetic space that could be like open for a possible hell yeah to come in. So don't tie up all your like gates at the airport with like people who you know or knows, right? Make room for the possibilities that could be like, hell fucking yeah, right? Like, don't just like fill up on junk food is the way I like to call it. That's my metaphor. Don't fill up on snacks. Okay, what else do we need to know? Like, what would be practical advice as far as like how we can proactively like meet our love life? Okay, well, here we go. Give your relationship a chance and true love. So I think that like for those of us who are not in a relationship right now to give a chance, I think that this card tells us, okay, like in regards to like flirt with life, have fun, get that magnetism going and open yourself up to life so that you can interact with people. Like when you're out at the grocery store, like don't be on your phone, don't be like resting bitch face, don't be like, you know, like, oh, be open to talk to people and be approachable, right? And just be generally like that, knowing that you're gonna have to swat away a few moths that you're not interested in talking to, because you can't choose who's attracted when you're like open and like whatever. So that's why you have to practice good boundaries. But you have to be open in order to attract and be like approachable for that person that you want to talk to, right? So you kind of have to like make it a point and make the effort to like be on and open and approachable while you're out and about. Know realistically what you're wanting to call in. If you're just wanting to call in like random flings so you can have like a, you know, a series of like experiences with people, great. But like be realistic with yourself about that and like be fair with others about it, you know? And then get in alignment with what you really want, what your heart really wants, and then start aligning your actions with that. True love and give your relationship a chance. So in order to have this true love experience, you have to give yourself a chance to have the relationships that you really desire to call in. So get clear about what it is that you want in a partner, what it is that you want from a relationship, what it is that you want to give to a partner, what it is that you want to give to a relationship. If you're looking for something outside of you to fill a void or to give you validation or whatever, not a good time to go looking for a relationship. But if you love your life and you love yourself and you accept yourself and everything's great and you're just like, man, my cup runneth over and I am like, I need to like share this with someone, like, and you're just, you know, complete on your own and you want to spill out that like abundance onto someone else, then that is where you need to be to attract like a healthy relationship, right? You don't want to need from someone. You don't want to need a relationship. You want to be cool and like stable and steady on your own. And then that like stability of like happiness and joy, you getting into that resting rate of like, fun, carefree, flirtatious with life, abundant, like happy, self-fulfilled, like independent, healthily attached. That is going to help you find true love. But in order to get true love, you've got to give your relationship a chance. That means that you can't settle for things that you know aren't right. You can't settle for something that's not really that great. You can't settle for someone who's giving you a little bit of attention, but they're not really doing anything about it. Like, that's not giving you anything. That's not giving you a fun, like, flirtation for anything. It's not giving you anything to go on to build like a connection. You know what I mean? Like, don't be easier than a pizza. In this culture of like everything has an app, you can order everything, get something within a few minutes even if you want it, or by the end of the day. Dating apps are starting to make people think of other people in a subconscious way of just, hey, I want to have a cuddle. I want to have some interaction. I want to have the illusion of intimacy. Here, let me get on the app. Ooh, fun. This is so validating. Getting high on this attention. Ooh, awesome. Let's meet up with this person. Oh, great. Like, have them come over to me. Yeah, I bet they will. I'll go through enough of these people and I'll bait them in, and somebody will eventually come over to my house. I won't even have to do anything and get out. That's what I mean by don't be easier than a pizza. Don't be something you can just order through an app and then show up 20 minutes later. Especially not because you're free. You're even cheaper than a pizza at that point. So do not sell yourself short, right? Take your time. Make people go through a process to get into your arena. Set your standards the way that you like dream that your standards could be. Because let me tell you something. Where I work, I get to like eavesdrop on hundreds of dates per week. There are good people out there and there are mediocre people out there. So I've seen the good people and they're out on dates. They're out there. Hold out for hope. Good people are out there. Don't settle. I've seen the shitty ones, and I've seen the people who settled and are on the shitty dates. Then I've seen the people that held out and have the good dates. There are good people out there. They are stable. They have interesting conversations. They are not on their phone. They do not have their phone at the table. They are going out and about and getting dressed up and taking each other out for like cocktails and like good dinners, and they're having conversations and they're making eye contact and they're flirting with each other. So stop settling and stop turning yourself into pizza for people. Don't be a pizza. Don't be a pizza. Wait for true love. And actually, you know, it's funny too, because people are like, why isn't romance a thing anymore? Like, why is romance dead? Why don't people like make an effort? Why don't they pursue? Why don't they, you know, make just thoughtful gestures and do romantic things? And it's because in order for that to happen, there has to be the person, probably the feminine energy of the relationship, has to put up some kind of barrier and slow a person down so that they have to woo you. Like, stop making it so easy. Like, stop just showing it. Like, stop being that person that someone can just call up and be like, hey, let's go to the bar. And then you go to the bar and have a drink, and then you get drunk, and then maybe you hook up. Like, and then that's it. Like, that's all you're gonna get with that. But if you're not that person and you force someone to like call you in advance and make a plan, and then like when you go out and you're like, okay, cool, well, I'll see you later then, and you're not like making it so easy for them to like get everything all up front, you have to go through a process where you're like, okay, you take it slow. And it's like both people are getting a better experience when you take it slow, because you're building tension and you're building excitement and you're allowing space for opportunity for people to like come up with fun little like ideas to get excited about, and it excites them to think they're going to excite someone else with. See what I'm saying? So it's like you have to have the discipline to take things slow enough and to make them like challenging enough for there to be that space, right? I think that people think that they just cave under the pressure, I guess, to like get really physical, or they just like cave under the desire and the temptation themselves, and they're just like, I just want to be authentic, I just want to go for this moment and live in it or whatever. But then what you do is like, say you go out and have fun with someone and it's like your first time going out, and then like you like suddenly end up like in this like full-on makeout, and then like it becomes a one-night stand. It's not very satisfying, right? Because there wasn't any build-up. There's no like, oh, you know, tension. Is it gonna work? Do they feel the same? All of that is very exciting. That is what builds romance, right? So by saying no, hold your horses, slow down, you know, but still being like, come hither, but like, no, like really, we gotta like, you gotta, you know, ending the evening, let's do this again. You know what I mean? That creates the space to make it fun and exciting for people. I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but it seemed like it needed to happen. Oh yeah, that's right. Give your relationship a chance. You're going to give yourself a chance to have a romantic relationship if you slow everything like down, right? But don't like slow down to the point where like nothing is happening either. Like don't get to a stalemate, but like, you know what I mean? Just like pace it. Pace it. All right, you guys, I'm going to cook. I am going to throw down. And I want to watch some stuff on TV and see what's good. Not really TV. I'm going to stream something. I don't have TV. I haven't had cable my whole adult life. I just feel violated by commercials. Just avoid them. All right, ciao.